What is up, players? It is WarbossTae back up in this mug for my day 31 video, the end of the journey for me for the WarbossTae 2016 Painting Challenge here on YouTube as well as on My Wargaming Life. So just to look back at the project this year, I started it, what was it, May? And then I said it was like June, July, August to reach the end, and then I just kind of extended it into August and September. What a group of months, what a bunch of months it's been for everybody who's taken part in it. And I just want to showcase what I was able to accomplish and say thank you, my audience, for watching my progress, for encouraging me with compliments, comments, advice, tips, insights, and just feedback with all of the videos. I'm so behind on my comments and responding to all my comments, and I'm also unfortunately really behind on watching everybody else's videos. I've uh, discovered these past few years doing this challenge that it's been more and more time consuming, not only to watch everybody's work and watch everybody's video updates and everything, but to also participate and have enough time to do what I need to do, which is like the point of doing a project in the first place. So I want to thank the community and especially the Google group, the WarbossTae 2016 painting community, for all the encouragement, all the support you guys give each other. I kind of feel just like I'm this, uh, like I'm the emperor in the 40K fiction, and I just like say, okay, I've set you out on your great crusade. I make sure you're all there and doing good, and then I gotta go back to Terra. I have to retreat, and I'm gonna leave you without any notice, and you just have to keep doing what you're doing, because that's kind of what's been happening. Real life is really busy for me, as it always gets in the summer, and I never learn my lesson. I keep thinking I have enough free time to paint and work and film and update all my progress and everything, but it is what it is. I'm going to keep doing it and just figuring out better, more streamlined ways to make it happen. I want to say thank you to Ringo Simpkins for hosting the challenge this year on My Wargaming Life, which is the online forum by gamers for gamers. And with all of the changes that YouTube's been going through and making it super non-offensive and I guess less bratty and whiny, there's always we're always looking for new places to post our content. So hey, if you have never heard of My Wargaming Life before and you have not checked it out yet, I always put all the links in the bottoms of all of my videos. Please check it out. So this video is just to wrap up everything that I did, and I'm starting with the first of my, or I started with the first of my commissions. It was a Guild Ball team for the Masons. You might remember that the Guild Ball game, the Masons' colors are usually predominantly blues and grays and blacks, and I decided to go with something different. And my client requested the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and their uniform colors are now red and black with a little bit of white and orange as spot colors. And so I've tried to do that across the field for my players there. They came out really, really well. This next commission was the Cybor/Amazons commission. And you might remember all of the Streleks, the Wild Warriors there, these Boyars, Moskals, with their heavy armor and their Chaos Dwarf dreadlock beards. And I really had a great time with this commission because it helped me to test out and just get my head around the new colors that I've been working with. These colors are from Scale Model, and their gold set is just phenomenal. I flew back to Hawaii a little while ago, earlier this month, and they sell all of the Scale Model colors in the box sets. I really suggest you guys check it out on eBay, or I'm not sure if they have an online store. I think I got my gold set from eBay, which is why I mentioned that. But they're really, really great, and I think I like them more than the Games Workshop ones if you really want a very uh, deep and just like a range of gold colors that you can pretty much highlight or shade to look however you want, between like old gold and rusted gold to bright, vibrant, shiny, buffed gold. It all looks terrific. These Amazons, I want to talk about them for just a second, are just phenomenal figurines. I mean, each of the figures that I got to work on were just beautiful sculpts. I mean, look at this crocodile warrior. They are so creative and imaginative in their sculpts, and again, they're from Freebooter Games. They're Freebooter's Fate is the name of the game. Freebooter Miniatures is the company, and the Amazons here is the range, like their army. So a lot of fun, really creative sculpts. All of the models look different. There's nothing that could be interchangeable, which is something that I used to really look for in the Games Workshop stuff. Can the kits be interchangeable? But then I realized if you have a really good sculptor and a really good team working on your miniatures, you only really need to have them work on what the sculpts are and what they envisioned it to be. And there's an argument to be said for both, like completely interchangeable miniatures where you can pick and choose how to pose and how to make them look the way you want it to be, and a range where you want to just create the artist and the sculptor's vision and make it real in a three-dimensional figure, and then paint that. So I'm really happy I got to work on these miniatures. A lot of darker skinned minis and a lot of colors that I don't usually work with together, like this high priestess with the huge feather headdress, and but the very dark skin to contrast and the white robes. I really had a great time working on this commission, and with every commission that I work on, I feel like I learn something new and I increase my skill set. So I hope that's what you all did with this project. That's one of my hopes, and one of the reasons why I put on the project every year is to see the community grow and see everybody grow and flourish and develop and evolve as artists. So if you have found that my videos or any of the videos in the painting challenge this year are a group of amazing, wonderful contributors and artists, and if you're not one yourself, if you found just watching the videos and experiencing and taking part of the challenge that way has been beneficial to you and has helped you to grow your skill set, maybe you picked up a tip or a trick from one of the other posters that you have used to great effect, then that's terrific. I hope you continue doing that. That's what our hobby is all about, and that's why we share on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter in the first place. So after the Amazons here, which again I had like so much fun with the war paint, the tattoos, the makeup, the skin tones. The last commission that I worked on, or the last part of the project that I worked on, was the Island of Blood kit, which was also a commission. And the purpose with the Island of Blood, to contrast my previous commissions in this video, was that I wanted to see how quickly I could paint up an army, or like a bulk order like this. The Island of Blood range has two almost complete armies in them, and they do look very distinctive and different from each other. You've got the Skaven here, a lot of dark, dirty rat men with rags and scraps of armor and cloth. And then you contrast that with the High Elves, which are very clean, very pristine, well kept equipment, very strong angular lines in the sculpting and the molding of the models. And I wanted to see how quickly I could paint that up. How fast can I paint up all these miniatures and get them ready to ship out to a client? Because that's a skill that you need when you want to commission paint, or you just are interested in getting lots of armies and collecting a lot of armies and you want them all painted, is to figure out what is the best technique as a painter you can implement in order to get your models worthy of being put out on a table and being painted. So all of my projects this challenge have been about building a particular skill set. The Amazons was composition of color and using my skills as a painter to kind of create an attractive looking group of female miniatures. The Masons was using bright colors and clean lines, lots of clean blending and highlighting to create an alternative color scheme than one that everybody is, I guess, used to looking at from the promotional art. The Cyborgs was just working on my skin tones and figuring out gold using the new colors. And also some fur techniques, because a lot of the capes had fur trim. That big war bear with all the gold armor was so much fun to paint. And then at the end, you've got these two armies, the Skaven and the High Elves. So I have learned so much, you guys, in this challenge. I purposely kind of elongated and stretched it so that I can have a complete challenge. I hope that all of you who may have gotten discouraged, maybe the time had kind of run out, or real life had carried you down another path, I hope you can come back to your projects, because we all want to see each other succeed. And I have had to kind of bend my own rules in order to stretch my finish date to be able to wrap everything up in time. And even after I had finished, like I'd finished all of these projects weeks ago, but I wasn't able to do a final wrap up video because I had an unforeseen family emergency I had to attend to, so I couldn't even finish filming all the videos. And it's funny because all of these models have already been shipped out to my clients, so I don't even have them to do a live video. All I've got is pictures and memories. So yeah, just to wrap up, I was able to finish my project because I made the project work for me. And I hope that's what you guys do. If you've started the project and you stopped, you've had to do some other things, I hope you pick it back up. I'm going to be doing my secondary objective of filming my care package really, really soon. I want to get that out there so I have all my secondary objectives filmed and uploaded. But yeah, make the project work for you. Do not give up. If you have to come back to it months from now and dust it off, and because you think like, oh, I remember doing the WarbossTae painting challenge in 2016, I never got to finish what I started. Finish what you started whenever you need to. Take the time that you need and then get back to it, because really there is no better time to be painting miniatures. I say that I try to say that every video now because it helps motivate myself, but there's no better time than now. So I hope you've gotten some inspiration from all of these videos and the projects. I'm going to go back off and catch up on everybody else's projects that have been finished like months and months and months ago, like Alternative Artist, Mini Warrior, Beer, like everybody who's been posting videos here and on My Wargaming Life. You the true MVPs, and I'm going to be following you along there. So thanks everybody for following me and watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to impart some inspiration and motivation for you guys. And thank you again to Ringo Simpkins for hosting us on My Wargaming Life. We will see you all in the next video. Caw-caw, caw-caw, dookie dookie.